Yo guys, sorry you already know this day we're back playing some more Raging Loop. I'm still trying to finish out all the Revelation mode stuff for Loop 5 or Chapter 5 Wit, whatever it is. This isn't Loop 5, it's Chapter 5 I guess. We only have this little bit to go, so let's not waste any time. And let's do it. This is going to be right after the vote that in the part where we died of poison because we voted out Rikako-san. But now we're going to not vote for her. I forget who actually goes out here. But we make the decision to vote out the old man, I think. I don't remember. There's 12 people left. 2 will be gone today, 2 tomorrow, leaving just 8. Even if 2 of those would be wolves, we would still have the upper hand, but, if Fusashi-san is real snake and believes both Uematsu-san and Meiko to be humans, the goal is right before his eyes. But is it okay to believe that? Doesn't he have too many unconfirmed allies? Mom's one of them, too. Is he making a gamble here, too? Okay. Look at him acting all bad. Haraki-san, that's just cruel. What did he say? I was expecting Haraki-san to put her life on the line and protect me, so this is my decision. Haraki-san really loves you, and you're making her die for you. That's gotta make her really sad. Or maybe not. I see they understand each other enough that they can say those things right in front of each other. Haha, this looping stuff is just stupid. I'm the one who's being tortured by the love from before and have to be jealous of their current love. Well, not necessarily. It's making me want to reset it all right now. Okay. Alright, well, I see how it is. The humans are now united and the wolves are cornered. Well done, Haraki-san. Victory is as good as yours. Or is it? It makes me want to break it all. This is good. Mami Kaori's a real crow, but if someone dies because of her food, she'll be suspected and they can pull off the majority rule again. Huh, but that means that I'll die and the old guy's gonna hang today, huh? Oh well, do your best on your own, Shine. Okay. Ooh, we can actually see what happens when Kanzo and the old guy get taken out. Because they just kind of glossed over that before. Oh boy. Weird, Shin was a whole lot different from last time. Though I wasn't part of the feast back then, so I didn't really know. But she seemed strangely foolish. Like the desperation of a wolf. What did she do? Oh, she voted for Haruaki. Interesting. It can't be. A wolf wouldn't ask to be hanged on the first day, right? Okay, hey, you were on my side last time, weren't you, Haruaki-san? No, I just think that we must do what we can to win. It's wrong to kill people because you hate them, but sometimes you have to do it because they're in your way. That's the only way I can use my own warped personality to my advantage here. If your conscience really won't allow you to forgive me. It's really hard to imagine that Yoshitsugu is a wolf. By the process of elimination, that leaves just Mochi and Chiemi. Shit, it's such a pain to have to see so many sides of themselves in the same people. Okay, well, aren't you sweet? I can finally kill this whole fart. I always thought this guy was bad news. The last feast ended after we killed just one wolf. The other 2 survived. Yeah, he's got to be suspicious about all that. He could be one. Man, it didn't work, huh? I ain't liking that youngin'. Oh, well, I've had enough. I'll just go back. I need time. I knew it. Shut it. There we go. What? I'll hang it myself. Rest of you go back. Yes, I want to watch this all. I always knew what made it like that. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, instead of going to the hanging pine, Kazuma Akishima dragged the old man who cried wolf into a little grove. You were a wolf last time, weren't you? You just played senile to hide it. I always felt that you reeked of rotten beasts. His words were accomplished by violence. He expected the old man to talk, but that didn't work. The old man who cried wolf, Takuji Kita, had long since succumbed to the flurry of punches. Kazuma Akishima wanted to be sure, however, so he cut off the old man's head with a hatchet and threw both his head and the rest of the body into Serenaga. So he did not get hung properly. He just got straight up brutalized, murdered, and then his pieces got thrown in. Wow, in the end, Takumiro didn't find him. For a while after that, Takumi suspected that Kazuma Akishima might have let him get away. Kazuma Akishima had actually used the feast as originally intended. Before the Megurumi became too involved in the feast, Yasumizu used them as lynchings to uphold public order. Interesting. Wow, okay. And then they came back. Chiemi. Wait, why do we say Chiemi? My perspective, we were one step away from victory, but it'll be hard to take because it's Chiemi. Yeah. What are you doing, Mochi? If you're going to kill, then do it quick. Yasu's keeping an eye on his mom, though. I can't get close to the pot. Oh, you get close enough. Your own fault for doing nothing, you blockhead. Pisses me off. I get it. I should put it in the bowls instead. No one's looking at those. Alright, done. Probably won't work after one of them collapses, and I don't want to make too much of a noise, so I'll just go for one. That'll probably make them fight more. You just did something, didn't you, Mochi? We probably can't kill them all. Well, that figures. I wonder who will die. Can you do it, Rikako-san? I suck. Okay. Jackpot. Haruki-san? And now, this is going to be some pretty interesting inner dialogue, I'm sure, for Rikaku-san. I got poisoned. What do I actually want? But this is not the way I want it to go. No. This is nothing but cruel. I wanted to have a happy ending in at least one dream. If Haruki-sama is real, and Oribe-sama is a human, then this must have been you, Serizawa-sama. Jealousy is charming, but I cannot forgive you this time. I will take him for myself. Haruki-sama, Haruki-sama. I will take in your poison, and if I can, I want to become one with you. Yeah, so this was like, when I remember this like kind of came out of nowhere, and I was just like, whoa, was she like actually like trying to like do stuff to us? And I'm pretty sure after learning more about her, the answer is absolutely yes. And we're probably going to be seeing a little bit more about that. How wonderful. I love you. Yep. Not like this. I see. By the time the all-pierced Haraki Fusei Shisoder, he had already lost consciousness. Rikaku Uematsu took it out and brought her lips closer to the wound. When the Uematsu taken something, they tended to exchange fluids, but that was more symbolic or perhaps customary rather than anything else. Taking in the corruption had to be a filthy act by itself. By becoming one with the corruption, they would take it in and borrow the Tsuchigumo's power to replace it with dreams. It was a secret right born out of all the laws, disgusting rituals, customs, and beliefs the Uematsu family had inherited long ago. It was a power that was used in the darkness, and that only those present could see. It was a power that was prevalent in a time when such darkness was dominant. It survived into the modern day thanks to the darkness of the mountain, the myths, the isolation, and the rule of God. That aside, Rikaku Uematsu was so skilled in this act that she could do it without any bodily contact. She only attempted it because it was what she had been made to do ever since she was young. It was a habit that made the process easier on her, and ensured that she couldn't fail no matter what. Though it would be a lie to say her feelings had nothing to do with it. It wasn't a feeling born out of the malignant growth in her mind that was the Tsuchigumo of dreams, but actual pure affection, a thing she had never experienced before. It was a weakness that sought happiness and peace above all else, a hindrance to the Tsuchigumo's ultimate desire. I understand. Not every man simply takes what he's offered these days. What was I thinking? How shallow of me. Why did I, the descendant of the Tsuchigumo, desire something so foolish? I am keeping you alive. To fulfill the spider's desire, I cannot waver on that front. I must stop trying to have you for myself. Because her affection was so pure, she took his resistance to her attempt to bed him as a rejection of her love. Crying a little, she raised her left hand. A red line went down her pale wrist. And the next moment, blackened blood gushed out. It was called bloodletting. The Tsuchigumo consumed endless amounts of corruption, warped the minds and bodies of the Uematsu heads, and brought them to a pitiful end. It was a practice created by the Uematsu ancestors for the purpose of taming this beast and passing it down the generations. From a very young age, the heads of the Uematsu family harmed themselves to create wounds for it, and learned to take away anything harmful, be it from mind or body. Rikaku was extremely skilled at bloodletting. She could open the wounds for it without even using a blade. The looping feast of death would go on for a long time still. As one standing at the center of it all, she couldn't let herself collapse out of half-hearted ambition. The Uematsu no longer had any other daughters to inherit the Tsuchigumo of dreams. She could only consume the corruption once, when all the children were released, and the mother spider could engulf them all. As the one bestowed with this mission, she couldn't have let herself stray because of her own desires. Rikaku hoped that the blood flowing out of her would also release the remnants of her feelings for Haruki, but the wound had already closed. She removed her bloodstained clothing and rose to signal those waiting anxiously outside. At this point, her expression was exactly what people would expect from the head of the Lufu Uematsu family. And that was all that. I really am glad. I selfishly want the humans to lose, but I'm actually happy you didn't die. I'm such a hypocrite. Contradictions like this never end well. I know that from experience. Even so, I can't deny my feelings. I'm such an idiot. I know that well. Even though I know exactly what it will lead to. I don't get Chine. What would be so bad about killing Hasan? She didn't say anything about him. She didn't even say anything about Haru-chan. Huh? I'm actually upset? Why? Oh well, for now I'll just worry about the fact that Hasan's still alive. They won't be as harsh on Mami Kaori either. Thinking about this stuff is Chine's job. I volunteered to be on offense here. I'm actually pissed. I wonder why. Okay, let's see. He might be right about your scary man with serious guts. Oh, about killing someone to protect Yoshitsugu. She'd kill everyone, yeah. He really does understand everything, and even so, if he still likes me from the bottom of his heart and doesn't just care for me the way he does everyone else, then I couldn't be more happy. Thank you, Takumi-san. Alright, good night, Haruki-sama. I'll be brutalized tonight and the dream will end. What a boring conclusion. Though, Serizawa-sama might go out of control. I should patrol. Goodbye. Okay. Is this where they believed it was a crime where I was the target. Wait, hold on. What is this? Sakari-san. They believed it was a crime where I was the target. Oh, right. The poisoning. If you disregarded that assumption, this was a brilliant plot to cast doubt upon the crow and ruin our fixed majority. I feel like Hasan's overthinking it again. Well, whatever. He's probably at least half right. What's gonna happen next? Chine has was a huge crybaby today. I don't remember what happens here. Or is this where they're gonna make their plan about going crazy at the feast and pulling out the guns? What am I trying to do here? So, I knew exactly what I had to do today. Oh, my notepad. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so this is when both of them come visit me at night, I think. Interesting. Be nice to me. And we're already insane. Okay. Don't be nice to me. I've had enough of holding myself back with self-loathing and guilt. I'm about to reach the absolute limit of my hypocrisy. I'm glad I left the gun behind, but I know I'm just delaying the inevitable. I'm lying. I couldn't hate him no matter what. If I could, I'd already hate him. I want to run away, look away from the ugly, insane person that is myself. But I love you so much that I want to kill you. If you tell me to die, if you tell me to die, I could do just that. It'd be all over then. The contradictions would be gone. And you didn't help create it for me. No, there's no place for me anywhere in the world. Ever since I got this wound, Interesting. Let me actually scroll up just a little bit. There's no place for me here. Yeah. Help me, Haruaki-san. No, even now, I want you to save me. She has no weapon. And then here comes Rikako-san. Yep. Well, there she is. I guess that's it then. You helped me a lot, and I never wanted to hate you. But I can't take it anymore. I really despise you, Rikako-san. I hate you for getting Haruaki-san to like you. You wouldn't even take me as your girlfriend. Rikako-san might be a wolf, she might be a terrible person, yada yada yada. How curious, I feel as though I'm looking at a mirror. She begs for her beloved's blade so she can hate herself and sever her remaining ties. It is admirable, but looking at such a mirror is painful at present. I'm sorry, Serizawa-sama, I cannot be kind to you. Because I already made my decision. If I did not stop loving Haruaki-sama, I would find ruin somewhere in some loop. I realize that I cannot be allowed even a single dream. I see, Rikako-san has my sympathy, she can't be with him, and now she's about to ask something that she didn't want to talk about no matter what. I couldn't bear that. I'd probably kill myself. Oh well, that sobered me up. I'll just stop thinking and do what I have to. After all, God's making me do it. And then she leaves. Okay, and then I guess we give up. This is the last thing here, right? So we give up, and I think we go this way, and then we give up and go this way, and then we come back, and then we open the door. Okay, so let's give up and let this first loop play out for sure. Okay, the ones operating it are the Miguruma, the ones accepting it are the Higuchi, the ones resisting it are the Nosato. The Uematsu know about it, but have become prey regardless. In that sense, that was no lie, even if I did hide some things. That is... Oh, do you have anything to do with the secrets behind the feast? Okay, so that's why she's saying that. In the end, the feast is nothing but the stage for the Tsushigumo's dream. I believe I am back to what I am supposed to be. The Miguruma would not mind were I to take the corruption of someone else again. I simply thought that it would be good to make you feel indebted to me. Oh dear, that is no good. I sometimes wonder if you and Serizawa-sama shift the flow of events because you may actually keep your memories? Ooh, she's on to both of us, actually. Interesting. Well, I shall die and the dream will end. But that shall not happen. What's not going to happen? If you're not with us at that point, I'll take Baker to the police. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. There's nothing to worry about anymore. Mako, let me comb your hair. Oh, Chan, what's wrong? Nothing. What is it? It's late, ain't it? You gotta do it today? Yes, it's important. Then I'll call Aniki. It's for you alone, Yoshitsugu. What do you want? I revealed that I am the crow, so the wolves might target me tonight. Oh, that was this loop? No way, won't it be Uematsu? I don't know, but I feel that Uematsu-san knows her death wouldn't affect the group much. She was pushed so hard that she revealed she was a spider. Didn't you think that was strange? Well, yeah, I did. The wolves might think the same thing, and with Fuseishi-san getting protected, it wouldn't be weird if I was the next target. Don't worry, I'll stay up and protect you. What are you saying? You can't. Sorry, other way around. Huh? Don't you understand by now? Mamiya-san died in the night. You can't survive it. Don't go throwing away your life and acting like you did everything you had to. Shut up. What am I supposed to do then? Don't waste your life. Survive along with Yasunaga. I'm just an extra that comes with him, huh? No, I want to entrust you with my final act. What are you saying? If I die, I don't want it to be in vain. I want to leave clues behind. You will have to find them, give them to Yasunaga, and then read my final words together. I won't mind if you damage my corpse. You must do this. Stop, don't say that. Yoshitsugu, you only have one life. You have to treasure it, sure, but not so much that you waste it. To live is to use your life well. I think that letting you and Yasunaga grow up is more than enough for me. The hell are you saying? That's irresponsible. You left me all on your own. Left me all on my own. Yes, it's true that I don't want to let go of you yet, but that is egoistic, and it wouldn't matter if I died. That's why I ask you. Please, I beg of you. If I'm not dead by tomorrow, I won't mind if you scold me. I'm not promising that. So don't you die, Mommy. Yoshitsugu. I'll trust that he understood me. Now I just need to prepare. And then she makes the clues and whatnot. What was that all about? What do you mean? The poison bowl? Hasan coming back to life, or Richan who brought him back? All of it, then. Don't blame me. I didn't have a chance to put it in the pot. And I'm not good at fighting enough to just go nuts. Even Haruchan could beat me. Yeah, my bad for expecting that from you. Huh? Hell, I became a failure of an Onisan the moment I thought of surviving by sacrificing you. Don't worry about that. I'm kind of bored anyway. If you've had enough, though, we can switch places. It doesn't look like you want to. You can tell? I decided to ruin everything. I'll give you another shotgun. We'll both go wild. Whoa. Where'd your hesitation go? We adult women have our reasons. You're an adult woman? What do you mean? You really want me to say it? I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. No way, but with who? Oh well. Anyway, what do we do tonight? Who are we killing? Kari-san. That Hasan or Richan? Yeah, Haruki-san's protected by Rikaku-san. While it wouldn't mean much if Rikaku-san died. Instead, we'll break the ori base. We'll kill the other two head-on. In daytime? Yeah, we'll probably lose tomorrow. I feel that too. I don't think I can win against Hasan at this sort of thing. Or in love. Nothing? Anyway, I'm glad you made a move. I was starting to lose motivation. I don't have any motivation either. I've just fallen to the depths I already deserved. I'll kill Haruki-san because I love him. I'll kill Rikaku-san because I hate her. I'll just kill everyone. I just realized that's who I actually am. Did you lose motivation because you killed Haruchan? I didn't think I did, but maybe? Treasure it properly next time. Next time? Forget it. Let's go. Yeah. And then Chiemi and Chikamochi killed Kairi Oribe without hesitation or remorse. Since Chikamochi wanted to try something else, he used a blade instead of a blunt weapon. However, he did the same thing as last time, a thorough destruction of the body. They found a note Kairi Oribe left behind. It came out of her lifeless body with the blood. Upon seeing it, they understood Kairi's will and... I have an idea. We might still win this. Well, let's do it. They smiled at each other, the faces covered in blood. Yeah, they found the note and then they did something with it. Kairi Oribe's plan was known by the Meguruma, of course, so they gave her a particularly potent dose of anesthetic. In a sleep deeper and denser than Yasumizu's mist, the rebellion Kairi Oribe bet her life on ended up failing completely. Not only that, but the wolves ended up using it against the humans, and she wasn't even around to regret that. The target of the snake was Yoshitsugu Oribe. Yoshitsugu Oribe is a human. Target of the spider was Haruki Fusaishi. Target of the crow was Tokuchi Kida, was a human. However, due to the crow's death, this will not be reported. The wolves killed Kairi Oribe. Addendum, we are ignoring the wolf trick. We cannot tolerate humans breaking the rules, but we believe tactics like this should be permitted for the wolves. The records tell us that such tricks rarely work when done by wolves, but we make an active effort to be neutral when it comes to the rules. Interesting. Alright. Let's let this day play out until we get something new. Let me skip. Oh, no, not yet. We did not rise up. I see Susaru-sama intends to do it directly. I will likely be down the barrel of her gun for the first time ever. I understand her well. She is my reflection, another me. We both love the same gentleman, and we were both rejected. Reading the thoughts of a fellow, ungainly woman is child's play for me. I, too, wanted to have strong arms, healthy legs, lively skin, and youthful hair like yours. I am jealous of you, so much that I despise you. We both share that feeling. That is why I shall stop hating myself and return to fulfilling the Tsushigumo's dream. I shall love the spider as well as you. And as for Haruki-sama... Yes. Alright, so there's that. Okay, that when the day plays out. This whole thing with Kaori and our note plays out. Alright, and then Chiemi, we see, meets us. Good morning, Haruki-san. Well, did you like what we did in there? Awful, huh? They understood the situation. Yeah. Looks like it didn't work. So what's happening? We're going out with a bang. Oh, yeah, so they know. Yasukun sure is cute. Look at him dancing in the palm of my hand. When Yasukun leave Chiene alone and play with me. Haruchan's gone, so I'm kind of bored here. Okay, so then all this happens. Yeah, you got it. I'll keep trying, though. It'd be fun to see Haruki-san waver. Also, that bastard Shinai-san is telling me to do it. Well, I don't believe that, too. There's nothing that says it isn't Rikaku-san. Alright, so this is... Yeah, they're doing that, the whole thing. Well, it's not wrong. Not like I really care about the walls or whatever. Has Chiene really stopped caring by now? And that is in response to... Fortunately for them, it didn't work. Okay, yeah, because they're still talking about the note and all that. And something about if Rikaku is bad. Maybe we can still try? So one-sided. Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. Wow, I just skipped over that whole thing. There was not as much Revelation Mode content in that little chain of events as I expected. But now we're back here. I don't like shooting people in the back. Right. Okay. There was some distance, so she didn't seem all that hurt, and I promised I'd leave Richan to Chiene. Huh, wait, didn't I also say that about Hasan? Oh, well, she took Yasun, so I'll take Hasan. I just remember that Chiene told me to let Mako-chan run. Good job, me. Wonder why she cares so much. Yeah, why does she care? That's right, Chine. So Chikumoji Kamoshida was dead. Yes. Yeah, that's how it was. It was all decided from the start. The last time was just some sort of mistake. This is how I'm actually supposed to be. Thinking otherwise would make everything weird, so I'll just leave it at that. And then, yeah. She showed her true colors. What a horrible guy. He said that knowing that I can't refuse. Oh, that sounds great. About I'll die with love for you. Wow. So we're just, like, messing with her emotions and stuff, basically. Maybe not even on purpose. I don't remember. And then there's this. There's no meaning to this. My wounds were shallow, and though it wasn't easy, I caught up to you. I do this simply because I want your soul to feel indebted to me. That is all. I cannot let myself acknowledge any other feelings. Okay, and then she... Whoa, I want to be kind to you. You're my other half, my reflection in the mirror. I hope that next time we shall not have to fight like this. This is the flow of events I would prefer. Right, because Rikako basically protects us, right? I shall take in your corruption. Yes. Okay. Would I remember enough of this to think about what those words meant next time? Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Caught on something? Oh! That we have this, that's that thing. The necklace or whatever. Oh, Chami Meguruma-sama. You wear that fake talisman with such religious zeal. I see you are very devoted to Shinai-sama. It is quite humorous. Enough to make me want to tease you. So sorry. That is a corruption not even I can take in. Oh, but she, like, meant that as, like, sort of, like, teasing her? Interesting. That made me feel a bit refreshed. It turns out I really enjoy teasing people. But I seem to be at my limit. I'm sorry, Haruka-sama. Trying to move her heavy yarding load. Try to crawl over me. Yeah, she's dying. Yeah. Even now my heart beats when we are close. If I understand my role, if I understand that I will have to return it all to a dream, perhaps I could see one where we are together. Reach for a hand, and then that. Okay. You will not mind, will you, Shishiguma-sama? Just one. If I get just one more happy dream, I'll make sure to end it with my own hands. Transient as I am, please save and love me. Haruki Fusaishi-sama. Alright. And then that's the end of that. And we're going to go ahead and play through the rest of the other decision loops. That way we can finish off Wit for good. Okay, skip this. I'm here amongst the highly praised revelations. How are you all doing? I like this ending. It shows a gallant event CG of me, and my death was rather enthralling. For what it's worth, it also feels like you honestly fell for Haruki Fusaishi here in a sense. Indeed, though I had to go up on that in the non-bad ending. Incidentally, Sheep-sama, you called this a horrible outcome and said that it is good to be rewarded. But do you not think there were many players who were shocked that following those words resulted in an ending where I was hanged? Shut up, I'm sure I apologize for that there. Besides, it's your fault that ending went to shit. You could have been happy if you just did nothing. In hindsight, I definitely could have. If you knew the Shushiguma was going to die, you mean, pointless what-ifs are so unproductive. Sheep-sama's righteous argument offends me, so that will be all for this time. How vexing. Now then, let us meet again next time. Okay. So we're going to go back to Wit, and we are going to go over here. We're going to open up the door and talk with Rikako-san. Suddenly open the door. Yeah. A new flow of events. I never thought he would open the door for me here. He is so. Is it that easy for him to take both Uematsu and Serizawa-sama? Okay. No. I'd given up on him. But his strength and wickedness makes me want to throw it all away and give all of myself to him. Such an enticing gamble. How exciting. What is that gamble specifically? Oh, okay. Wasn't worthy to ask something like this. I'll back off if that happens. You might be killed by the wolves tonight. You took gamble revealed. Okay, cool. And now the flow of events will return to normal and end with everyone dying. Still, this was a wonderful moment. Wait. Okay. And then we have that conversation about, okay, that is hard. I can imagine, consider the mood we're just in. No, I'll do it. Please let me. It seems, like fun. I cannot begin to understand what you are thinking, but you have something in mind, yes? Yeah, kinda. Then I shall go now. Please do. Ah ha 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 ha. Enough. I can't look at, their faces anymore. I don't think I can even talk to them. I decided. I'll kill them both directly. This was obviously fated. Ha ha ha. Serizawa-sama, no. You thieving cat. What? Rikako-san, what did you just say? Whoa, and why are you, talking right now? Haruki-sama is mine. Give up, you foolish dummy. Huh? What the hell is she picking a fight? Rikako-san, didn't you say you were rejected? Uematsus are very tough when it comes to that. We do not give up easily. Yes, that is the truth. I don't think I understand you. What are you going to do to him, huh? Seduce him with your fake alternative healing methods? Fake? How rude. And you are not one to talk. You used your purity as a weapon and acted like a sad child in front of him. My experience or lack of it doesn't matter, damn it. You urine-reeking child. Plague girl, I will not let you have Haruaki-sama. Shut it, ringworm. Want me to put a gun to your head? I'll paint it pretty red for you. This is, no skin disease, but feel free to try. Killing me will not win, you Haruaki-sama. Haruaki-san and I already kissed. What? I'll skip the details, but it was a kiss of love. You're the one who should back off. Silence, silence. You were desperate and debauched. Not even in the city were you in any demand. You calling me a spinster? You closeted perv, lewd priestess, you're slutty and sketchy. Well, unforgivable, you went too far. And what are you gonna do about it? I'll strangle you. Then I'll strangle back. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? This feels somewhat nice. I did not realize that they had any sort of confrontation. That's really funny. After noticing them going at it, I hid in the dark mist. I chose not to listen to their conversation. I had a feeling that it was something frightening. Anyway, I now remember what I had to do. Right, choose the distraction so that we can take the guns or whatever. Basically avoid that crappy ending. For that, I asked Rikako-san to buy me time, specifically asking for a cat fight. Was that the right choice? What would I do if it escalated to a stabbing or something before I finished my job? I couldn't blame them if the spur of the moment led to that. I ran to the dorm. Chimmy's room was open. Good. I didn't have much time, so I quickly dove into the full duffel bag against the wall of the empty room. Found them, 2 sawed-off shotguns. She didn't seem to think much about having them. What was she planning to do if the police found out? There was even a full box of shells here. I neutralized them. How, though? I wasn't all that knowledgeable about guns. I'd only looked them up when using them in novels, and that was the extent of it. The shell cases were made of plastic and metal. Both were tough materials that didn't budge no matter what I did. It didn't seem like I could just open them and remove the gunpowder. As I observed them, I noticed something round and metallic at one end of it. It was a detonator. If I hit by the hammer, it would cause a small explosion, lighting up the gunpowder and firing the buckshot. Maybe I could take these out to neutralize them without changing the appearance much? I dug through the other stuff and found a staggering amount of blades. Damn, Shemi really was a serious threat. I took out one of the knives. Now if I could pull it out. Ha! There. Oh, did you do it? Notice from Haruaki Fusaishi. I went on to look this up, and as it turned out, removing the detonator from an ammo cartridge is impossible. The detonator protects the shell from exploding, but it is possible for it to explode when hit by a sharp object. If you aren't knowledgeable about guns and happen to come across a real shell, please do not touch it, and do not even think about trying to take it apart. Your life may depend on it. Consider this promise to me. Don't break it. Sure. Wait, so we die here? Wait, did we get a different ending right here? Wait. This is not what I was expecting. What? Anyway, I lived from the start and made it back all the way here. This time I brought some dummy bullets. I brought it at Mitsuji's place. They were full of standard paper or whatever, so they didn't weigh any less than real shells, but pulling the trigger with these loaded wouldn't fire anything. I swapped all the shells in the box for the dummies. I made sure to check the guns too, and whoa, she actually had them locked and loaded. Had she ever heard of gun safety? Anyway, I switched them out too. That had to be good enough. I put the items back in the bag they belonged to, did my best to hide the tracks, and left. Wait, so we died there. Did we get an ending or no? I'll have to look then. Oh, I passed by them as they moaned with inhuman voices that could diffuse the most passionate of loves. I wanted to run, but Silver Conscious held me back. I used the mist to hide myself from Chimmy and signaled to Rikako-san that I was done. She noticed me, let go of Chimmy, and created some distance between them. That was good enough for me. It was my time to leave. What do I do about her? I made you up so hard you never want to see yourself again. No! Ow! You've gone and done it now. Time to flee. Then I'll just, What's this all about? A dream? I feel like we fought like this in front of Haruaki-san's hut last time. But didn't one of us die then? Or did the mist come and engulf us? What was that about? That's so strange. Yeah, everything played out the exact same, but it must have, this loop must have happened twice in the exact same order, because we definitely died. Which means that eventually these events play out, and, well, Rikako-san must die at some point eventually, right? I'll just go back and rest. I still have my job as a wolf to do. I have to go Kaori-san, teach Mochi how to use a gun, give one to him. Yeah, I still have some things left to do. It was an unexpected turn of events. Chimmy got back on track after a night's rest. Thinking that the face-off was just some sort of mistake, she went to Shikimochi and teamed up with him to kill Kaori Oribe. Rikako, on the other hand, was confused about what Haruaki was planning, but she returned to her room fully aware that it would change the timeline. Okay. Alright. We're gonna keep going. I'm going to the end of the loop. I don't care how long this video is. Okay, so now they're going crazy. You switched them out? Oh, how brilliant. It makes the fight last night truly worth it. But now this 100% has to tip her off that we know about, like, that we're looping, we know about the loops, and we can retain our memories. Like, that has to tip her off now. Yes, we would. They have no chance of winning, but they take this kill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pointless. What a lie. What did you even do? This is wrong. What's going on here? I don't get it all, but I feel like you completely beat us. Uh-huh. Okay, whoa. Wait, what is this? That we cut off one's limb and hang the other one. Do that, the one without limbs won't be able to go around. Yeah, so we're probably safe. Yeah, we are kind of crazy. Oh, it looks to me that Haruka-san's a real madman here. Of course, there's no way I could win against him. He's so scary. Why aren't we both wolves? Oh my gosh. Haruka and Jimmy both being wolves in a timeline is scary for literally everybody else. I see. What do you see? Oh, right. Because we ended up voting out Chikamoshi. We're right. I forgot. I remember now how the end of this loop went, because it wasn't the exact same events. So even Yasun wouldn't stay my friend after something like this. Nope. Okay, then we have Aftermath. Alright. If I remember it, I'll try to avoid becoming his enemy ever again. And now she's just running away. Congratulations, everyone, especially you, Haruka-sama. Right, this is the loop that we, like, win, because Chemi just, you know, runs away, dies, the loop ends, or, like, the feast ends. Are we going to learn a little bit about what happens once we leave the village? Interesting. This is going to be really cool. This is going to explain a lot. Looking back in now, I'd probably been infected by God at this point. I'd thrown away my desire to find out the truth, and the only thing I had in my head was enjoying the peace that came after the feast. That was the right thing to do here, after all. Yes, and this is... I didn't feel like investigating anymore. Oh, we found the pendant. And then we just kind of ignored it. Though I have limited perception and memories of these days, well, perhaps I just felt good about my victory in relationship with Rikaku-san. And then the loot kept going. Days passed. Come Fujiyoshi. Okay, they came. Alright, let's go ahead and skip. I see. Well, it doesn't matter what happened. Cool. I will simply do my job as a Higuchi and give them aid. With all the rumors that will come from this, as well as by showing reverence and fear for the survivors, I will make it easier to run Come Fujiyoshi. I will simply enjoy these benefits. Cool. Okay, we did that. Oh, this was so much fun. Sure was. Okay, and then we leave. And then what happens once we leave? And we take Mako with us. Right. Okay. Rikaku Uematsu made her decision long ago. Since Haruki came to Yasumizu this time, no, even before that, when dying alongside Haruki at the hands of the two wolves, she decided that she would let herself have a single happy dream. Then, once the dream was over, she would die and relinquish herself to the Tsushigumo of dreams. After all, the feast was over, and she was too weak to kill anyone. In fact, the Tsushigumo's revival required the Mist of Saranaga, a set piece said to link this world and Yomi. So, if the Tsushigumo doesn't get revived by the time the mist clear away, then it's just it's like a fail. Because she was able to revive it the one time, and that was when the mists were still here. So because she let the mist pass without summoning it or whatever, that's why she wasn't able to do it afterwards. Because one of the things that I was like wondering is like why did so much time pass after we like successfully won? We like left, we like started doing some stuff or whatever, and then we decided to come back like a week or two later. I was like, why did all that stuff happen? Without the monster summoning, and then in a different loop, the monster did summon. So it looks like it was a conscious decision by Rikaku to not revive the Tsuchigumo this time, and just assume that there would be a different loop that she would do it. Okay. How many years would pass until it appeared once more? Or she was just going to wait for another loop. Okay, she also had to consider the fact that Kinosuke and Sato would soon leave Fujiyoshi and find work in a clinic outside the village. That would mean that the Offspring's hosts would be far apart again, making the plan impossible to fulfill. The recent feast had been the only chance to resurrect the Tsuchigumo. That was why she had to revive the loop. And for that, she needed death. Okay, so there wasn't really another option to wait because of just how things work for it. Okay, she called Kinosuke and Sato to the hall. He'd already given up on her, but it was clear that he still had some lingering feelings for her. This personal invitation made him somewhat hopeful, but all she told him was a warped truth. Basically, the people of Yasumizu had defiled her many times, so she wanted him to help her get revenge. Just as she'd expected, Kinosuke no Sato's affection and friendship quickly turned to madness, His soul and personality broke as he coughed, sobbed, and prepared to wipe out Rikaku's disgrace. She took his hand, thanked him, and saw him off with a smile containing at least twice the madness he carried. What happened next was simple. He went outside, grabbed an axe from a nearby log pile, killed Yasunaga Oribe, killed Yoshitsugu Oribe, and even Takumi Muro and Kazu Makishima, who were caught off guard and died by his hand. Yo, he just went crazy and killed everyone. Once he returned to the hall, Rikaku said, "Well done. Now, give salvation to the filthiest, most sinful one here." She had a smile on her face and a rope linked to the beam around her neck. Kinosuke no Sato did as he was told, and that was the limit of his madness. He danced on the palm of her hand like a pathetic marionette jester, and once that was done, all that was left was despair, looking down at the blood-covered man with fading eyes. Rikaku, as well as the Shishigumo of dreams inside her, were satisfied. She hadn't even imagined that she would see him again at that moment. And then we went to the officer. Wait, was she still, like, alive basically when we saw her? Like, that was literally, like, after the moment? That's crazy timing. That is crazy timing. We come back, and then... Yeah. There was a survivor. Only one, because everybody else was dead, and he's going crazy. Wow. It's had to be some sort of mistake. It's the wolves. They're the ones who did it all. Haruaki-sama, you made it in time. I did not want you to see me like this. Goodbye. If you ignore this final bit, this was a pleasant dream. Next time, let us become one in our blissful hell. Wow, that was literally like the moment that she was dying. That's crazy. I then went on to murder him, after all, on one of the support beams. Oh, I found him in. Was her body? Yeah. That's crazy. And then that's that. Alright, so I'm going to let these credits go by because this is one of the endings. I do kind of want to see if I got a unique ending of any sorts, because I did die once in a way that's new to Revelation mode. But I don't know if that counts because I didn't get a proper hint corner or anything like that. But I'll get a hint corner here. Leijing Lubu. Sure. Okay, and then there's a key. Yada, yada, yada. We already have that. Give me the hint corner. Let's see what Rikaku has to say about this. Alright. Congratulations, I guess. Yep. Okay. Whew, with this, my root revelations and all has ended. I'm satisfied. How glorious. Of course you'd be satisfied with the topic you like so much. You blew the whole damn thing away in the end. Oh, I like blowing things away just as much as I like getting blown away. Should I crush you under 10 billion tons of sheep shit too? I would rather not be, thank you. You secretly multiplied it by 100. What a sadist you are. Sheep's on my house ad. Well, that aside, the truth behind that mysterious, hell of a tragedy was finally revealed. Yes, it was all Kinosuke no Sato's fault. You really have no shame, do you? Yeah, I think, you had more to do with it than he did. You say that, but more than half it was Shinai-sama's fault, was it not? Yet I'm, the only one who gets scolded. Poor me. Well, I guess you, did end up the way you did when the incident was resolved, because you were kind of a victim in all this, too. If your pity is wasted on the loser. Oh, you're trying to act all cool for when I'm trying to be nice to you. You some new kind of tsundere or something? I should be satisfied when me and my main story self become known far and wide for our own unique manner of cuteness. Cut the bullcrap already. This has turned into a full-blown comedy routine now, so we shall end it here. The revelations for this part will come to a close as well. Now then, rise up. Okay. I think I'm going to let this one do that. Okay. So, I want to... I'm going to, essentially, what I'm going to do here, this is where we're going to start, is the In Darkness here, where we decide to stay in the prefab, switch with Hashimoto, and then he becomes part of it. But I'm going to save, I'm going to save just before I, like, mess anything up here, because I want to go look at the title to see if I got, like, a new, whatchamacallit, a new, ending. So I'm going to go back to the title and see the album here. No. Alright, so that didn't unlock a new ending, despite the fact that it was a new way of dying. Because we died because we didn't know gun safety. But that didn't turn into an ending, so there's still 2 endings that are locked here. So that's interesting that that happened. But, okay, I felt like I had to at least check. So, on the next time, we are going to start... I want to just... Well, I guess it auto-saves it right here. But we're going to go into Darkness. I want to get an idea as to, like, how much I have here. So we have, like, This is kind of a line. There is 2 very quick things there, but this is all just one straight line. Then 1 side key there. Okay, this will be... it's going to take a bit. This is actually quite a big loop. Darkness was a really big thing, so that makes sense. Okay, so, but Darkness is the last main thing. I forgot, because then Myth was the final loop, and that's just a straight line that's not really all that long when you, all things considered. So, okay. That is cool. So that is where we stand now. But this is where we're going to end it off. We'll start Darkness on the next time. That'll probably take a few videos. I could see this lasting for, we should be done with this within like a week, but we'll see. I don't want to be too presumptuous. We'll see. The last time I thought this game was about to be over, it gave me a lot more to do. So let's not be too hasty. But we are getting a lot of answers and a lot of information. But I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you on the next time. So until then, peace out.